Hi everybody, welcome back to Nekojishi. Alright, let's go. Sunday. I hope I'll finally have a nice, relaxing day off. Sure you will. Though with these 3 cats still around, I doubt they'll leave me alone. Lau, how about we go shopping today? Lau, do you not want to fulfill my request? Dogs. Man, I just woke up and they're already on to me? How'd things turn out like this? Who do you want to hang out with? I can hang out with Tiger, I can hang out with Senpai, or I can stay home. Oh, I just wanted a nice relaxing Sunday, honestly. I don't want to go shopping, either for whatever he wants or appliances. I'm gonna stay home. Nah, I was out all day yesterday. I want to take a break. After all, it's my weekend. Weh, but you can sleep in on Monday. Aren't your classes all in the afternoon? It's not the same. I just want to spend a whole day at home, thanks. Maybe get some food, like a burrito. Jeez, what are you, an old man? You should act your age. You're a cute, young, energetic college freshman, after all. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and be lazy now, right? Wow, it's such a shame to waste a lovely weekend day like this. Sorry, but no. I just want to take a whole day off today. Alas, what a pity. Dots. No fair! I wanted to go out and have a date with Liao! Ignoring Senpai's protests, I spend the whole Sunday lazing around, sleeping, daydreaming, surfing the net. After that weekend, my new college life living with 3 big cat spirits pretty much began for real. I come and go from school as usual, but for the most part my life has been turned on its head. I mean, I've never wanted an ordinary, boring life, but I know for a fact no other college students have to deal with this. I've tried my best to keep things normal, but people still catch me talking to myself, and, well, those rumors aren't great. I didn't have many friends at school as it stood, and it doesn't help to make things better. Luckily, I can handle classes by myself. As far as club goes, the other guys still don't buy that there's nothing going on between me and Senpai. I don't even bother taking them on about it anymore. I've learned to just be okay about it. After all, getting rid of Senpai is mission impossible. All in all, I can't say living with these big cats is something I've gotten used to. My room isn't big enough to give me any privacy. After all, I've got certain needs, you know? In the end, there's nothing else I can do but try and survive this. Besides, it's not like everything is to hate about it. I mean, it's hard not to find some enjoyment from living with 3 hot guys all the time, right? Whatever you say, buddy. That day, I was going to the bookstore to see if there was anything I'd want to pick up and read, for myself and partially at the request of a certain guardian tiger. Senpai had a class, so he didn't come with. Of course, Mufasa was with me, but Cloud left as soon as we started browsing the shelves. Guess he doesn't really have much interest in it, especially considering he can't read Chinese. So it was just Mufasa and I, browsing about the literature section as usual. I was keeping an eye out for a certain collection of short stories, but couldn't see it on the shelves. Instead, I resorted to looking around for anything that catches my interest. I checked over a few book covers, but none struck my taste. So I kept browsing along down the shop, finding myself in a corner I don't recall ever paying attention to before. Lo, may we take a look over there? Mufasa suddenly seems very interested in a certain bookcase. I went over to see what was so curious about it. Huh? Oh, textbooks? I'm surprised at Mufasa's interest in these school textbooks. It just looks like boring study material tome. Oh, a book on mobile phone development, And this one seems to be a tutorial on computer systems. You seem confused. I'm merely interested to discover how all your technology works. Do you believe we could find that type of resource here? Oh, maybe? Let me see. It took a while, but I finally found a book about the development of computers. Flipping through some pages, it looks like it has chapters on computer history, the development of the internet, and other related topics. not too sure about Mufasa's grasp on physics, but it seems like the explanations are given through analogous stories. He'll probably get the gist of it. Give this one a go. If it's what you want, I'll try and find some more. Certainly. The guardian tiger reaches for the book, pulling out its chi form, proceeding to flip through a few pages. Not a terrible book at all. Now, did you end up locating the book you were searching for? Not yet. I'll keep looking for a bit. I believe I'll keep flipping through this one for now. Good luck. Okay, have fun! Mufasa paces over to a table and sits down, pensively reading his new-found textbook. Turning back to the literature section, I pick out a book to read. I promised I'd wait for Senpai to finish class so we could walk back together, so I might as well do something while I'm waiting. I read my book, occasionally glancing over to see Mufasa absorbed in his. As the hours pass, I was about halfway through the novel, but he was almost at the back cover of his book already. There's no way my novel is bigger than that textbook. How does he read so fast? With a satisfying thump, Mufasa closes the book. He then gets up to grab another from the shelf. Some time passes before I finish my book. Just as I do, Senpai finally calls me. Huh, that worked out nicely. Oh, Senpai, we're pretty much done at the bookstore. I'll be over in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'll wait for you at the cafeteria. I quickly finish reading the last few pages. It was actually written quite well. I take a moment to ponder my feelings about the book, not even noticing that Mufasa is still reading across from me. I guess he ended up finding another book. Hey, Mufasa, it's time to go. Oh? Yes. After being told that we need to leave, he promptly closes the book in his paws, though he seems a bit dejected about having to stop. You only just started reading that one. Why not buy it if you want to keep reading later? Can we? I asked Mufasa to show me what book he was reading. It's not cheap. Price is a bit... If it's that expensive, we shouldn't buy it. I could see the disappointment behind his words. Aww. Can't he just take the chi form of it out of the bookstore? I don't know how much money we have, so I don't know how much of a sacrifice this is. You know, let's be nice. This is a choice. First, let's save. That's a good idea. Yes. Okay. Let's buy it. We'll survive on ramen for the next 2 weeks. So, just remember, buying this book means no junk food for you this month. I shouldn't be letting you waste money on me. It's not a waste of money. I'm just curious why you want to read up on this stuff. Oh, well, to put it simply, I yearn to keep up to date with the kids of today. Okay, Grandpa. So, this book might be helpful to you. I don't think that any kid would read a book like that, but someone like Mufasa, who doesn't know a thing about modern technology, would probably find it useful. Let's buy it. When I have the time, I might flip through it as well. Thanks. It's nothing. I took the book over to the cashier. Alright, let's not keep Senpai waiting. We gotta go. Okay. I put the book in my bag and left with Mufasa to meet Senpai for dinner. What do we do with Cloud? I'm so worried about today's quiz. Usually a quiz is no big deal, but recently all my study plans have been severely messed up by some cats. Okay, maybe that's an excuse. It's not like math was my strength to begin with. Even though I managed to review the whole topic, doesn't change the fact that I didn't understand all of it. Cramming is never a substitute for studying, after all. But I'll never get through this quiz by complaining about it. I keep calm, walk into the class, and gently take my seat. It's kind of weird to be in class at this point without Senpai with me. It's not his class, so obviously he can't get away with sitting in on the test. As soon as I get my paper, distracting thoughts are put to the side. I give it a go. Head on with all my might, even if I don't end up making sense of most of the questions. And as such, 40 minutes passed in a blink of fury and determination. All that fury and determination I just had a while ago, burnt out to a crisp, my mind resorting to absent-mindedly scribbling on the back of the exam paper. Hi. Third. I look up to find Cloud staring at my quiz. Third? What third? Wait, does he mean the third answer? I circle C for the multiple choice I'm on. Dots. I look up to see Cloud nod slightly. Is that really the answer? Just to make sure, I move my pencil to the next question and look at him. First. Is he good at the maths? I circle A and Leopard nods. Oh my god, we're gonna cheat. The hell? He knows the answers? Maybe his math is pretty good. In class, he does always pay attention with that serious look of his, but I thought he was just trying to pick up on the Mandarin. Was he actually learning math? But how? Even if his Mandarin was good enough, you can't just walk into college-level calculus and get an A. I mean, even if it's just a general elective class, even I can't even get through this quiz. Maybe Cloud is really a genius in disguise. It's a bit crazy to do so, but I follow the leopard's instructions. He's throwing them at me so fast I can barely keep up. But this is math. No one can calculate this fast in their head. I mean, are these even the answers? I doubt he'd lie about it, though not like I've got better options. So I let it be and complete the quiz with Cloud's help. Then I sit there and wait for the end to come. With class over, I turn in my quiz and whisper to Cloud while everyone packs up their stuff. So those answers, how did you know them? I watch. Watch? Watch what? Dots. He walks to a desk nearby and then points to the seat. He was just reading out other people's answers. So does that mean I just copied on my quiz? That's cheating! Oh, and it wasn't cheating for him giving you the answers? Well, I was already cheating when I got his help on the quiz to begin with. It doesn't matter where he got the answers from. All I wanted to know is how he got the answers. I didn't want to cheat. Why didn't Mufasa stop him? I see Mufasa sitting in the back row of the classroom, seemingly delighted by the book he's reading. Yeah, this is my fault. I start to pack my stuff and get ready to leave. There's nothing I can do anyway. At least I completed the first half by myself. Hopefully they don't catch me for cheating, otherwise I'll be screwed. Alright, I'll just have to study hard from now on. Won't let this happen again. But how should I explain it to Cloud? Wonder if he knows what an exam is. Well, thank you for your help. Nods. But, the way you did that wasn't good. It's called cheating, you know? Dots? I mean, you shouldn't copy other people's answers. That's against the rule, and it's not fair to others. So, don't do that. Not fair? Well, see, it's unfair because I'm the only one who can see other people's answers. Understand? Yes. So, don't do that again. Sorry, I didn't realize those were other people's answers, and I just followed you. So, next time, please don't tell me other people's answers. Dots. But, thank you anyway. I understood that he just wanted to help, but even with the best intentions, he made a mistake. Even if I pass this quiz, that's all I'll get out of it. I won't pass the final exam without actual study anyway. I mean, what if he helped me during the final as well? I'm really worried about this elective knocking down my GPA. So, if I can just cheat with Cloud's help... No, I can't think about that. I can't think about just cheating my way through this. I absolutely cannot do that. I hesitate over it for a while, but with my stuff packed up, I leave the classroom. That night, we're at club practice. While our club leader gives a speech, I notice that guy coming over to me. Hey, Lau, so remember you asked me if I knew any Rukai gods that looked like clouded leopards? Yeah, how'd it go? Get something? I look toward the god in question. He's listening carefully with a stern expression. Yeah, my mom had some ideas. So, while there aren't any clouded leopard gods, the Rukai actually do have a legend about a clouded leopard. A legend about a clouded leopard? Huh, what kind of legend? Well, a long time ago, my ancestors were traveling through Wutai, Just as they were about to leave, a clouded leopard in the tribe refused to go any further. It made them stop and look. The clouded leopard led them to a treasured place, perfect for them to live and prosper. That's where they settled and formed the current Wutai tribe they have today. It's quite the tale. But you can never know if that's really what happened. I'd say the way our ancestors migrated back then was a little bit strange. But tales are tales. Maybe the clouded leopard you were thinking of is the one from that legend after all. Do you think he became a god after that? There's no way to be sure. Our tribe doesn't worship clouded leopards, but they do pay respects to them. Maybe there's a clouded leopard god out there after all. By the way, what made you so interested in all this? Yeah, I was probably just wrong about it to begin with. I'd heard something about a clouded leopards being respected by the Rukai. Then I wondered if any of them were gods. They're important creatures after all, right? Of course. As I said, the clouded leopards are respected. We would never harm them. But there's no reason to say they're all gods. I mean, maybe the one who led the tribe to Wutai might be, but not the entire species. Okay, so that particular clouded leopard from the tale might really be a god, huh? Who knows? Mom didn't really mention it. And I don't think an animal can just, become a god anyways. In our culture, all the gods existed since before the universe was created. Now that I think about it, that clouded leopard never told me he was a god. Yeah, I think he said he was a spirit. Maybe there's just a different name for it. Regardless, there's definitely a basis for that clouded leopard to have come from the Rukai tribe. Maybe he might even be the one from the legend. Right, I've got another question. Have you ever heard about Adrindrin Gane? I don't know how to say this word. Yeah, that. Yeah. I let out a noise. Cloud had suddenly spoke out loud next to me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, you ever heard about a god with the name That? That? I'd have to ask. Be great if you could. Thank you for all your help. No problem, really. Piece of cake. Now that's over, I pretend to tell him that I need to use the bathroom so I can get a chance to talk to Cloud alone. So, he said he didn't know any clouded leopard gods in the Rukai. You know anything about that? I've been putting this off for a while, but I decided to just ask him straight out. He probably knew I was suspicious of him anyway. Best to just ask. I am no god. I am spirit. That clears that up, doesn't it? Spirit. I am. Spirit. Not God. So if you're not a god, he was right then. Yes. Okay, so are you the leopard who led the Rukai to Wutai? Dots. Yes. No. Yes and no? What does that mean? Not only Wutai. Words. That one says Kong. Are those all the tribes you've helped? Nods. I lead the path. Those people live better. Do they save money and live better? So he's been leading the path for the Rukai people to find better places to live for a long time now, huh? Guess he's done a lot for them. I understand now. I'm sorry for suspecting you. It's fine. Sorry about that. Anime head scratch. So, I guess Mr. Cloud is a good god. No, good spirit. May not say much, but he's always got that distant look on his face. But from now on, he'll get a different face from me, one of respect. And that thing who sent him here. Hopefully all this turns out good in the end. Afterwards, I go back to my seat, wave to Senpai, and focus on our club leaders' choreography tutorials for the rest of the meeting. I was sitting at my desk just as my mobile started to ring. It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick up, but it's been ages since I've talked to anyone from my family. After a moment of hesitation, I pick up the phone. Hello? Hello, my boy. Your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, Dad, I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to suddenly deal with those 3 cats is fine, but should I talk about that to Dad? I really want to find out if my family does have a history of having the ability to see guardian tigers and other spirits. Ask him! But if Dad finds out I can do that, wouldn't he just force me to go back home? Maybe just ask in like a hypothetical sort of way. That's not suspicious at all. My older brother handles all the temple work these days. He takes it super seriously. It'd be stupid to put myself in competition to him anyway. Something wrong? You seem quiet. Yeah, it's okay. I want to ask Dad. I feel like Dad should know. I generally feel like asking Dad important questions is a good thing to do. But, you know, I apparently have a very different relationship with my dad than this guy has with his dad. But we're gonna ask. Dad, was our family ever able to see the guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit, but I figure that asking him directly is the best option. See the guardian tigers? I mean, can we see guardian tigers during, like, divination? Has anyone in our family ever been able to see them before? Seeing guardian tigers during divination? What are you talking about? Divination is divination. How could someone see the guardian tigers? So the answer is no. It's a no. Why are you so interested in this all of a sudden? Have people been telling you things? No, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jitong family for a long time. Maybe there's, you know, something more to the guardian tigers. Oh, you did remind me of something, though. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well, your great-grandfather, always said he was watched upon by the guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest, and kind. I don't believe it anyway. That isn't to say I don't believe in guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching on us mortals. Your great-grandfather used to use stories like that to keep the kids in line anyway. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. But don't you tell that to anyone else. Otherwise people might start thinking of us as a bunch of swindlers. We may be Jitong of the guardian tigers, but that doesn't mean we can actually talk with them. Anyway, don't blab about this to people, understood? Yep, got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keeping up with your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz just a few days ago. But I don't think I should tell Dad that. It's been going alright. Life's been pretty good here. Dance club's going well. Glad to hear it. Oh. Just don't spend all your life in the club. Focus on study, okay? So when will you be down home next? I'm not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming? What's that? I like this glossary. Okay. Known as Tomb Sweeping Day. Okay. It takes place on the first day of the 5th solar term in the traditional Chinese lunisolar calendar. This makes it either the 4th or 5th day of April. Nice! And look at this. We've got a whole glossary. It's great. I like it. Okay, you'd have a break then, right? You should come back if you do. Okay, I'll see if I can. Alright. Remember to come home sometime. Make sure you get enough sleep. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's a good boy. Bye for now, son. Bye, Dad. Oh, this is such a great little... I let out a sigh into the otherwise silent room. You alright? Something happened to worry you? Dad said no one in my family has been able to see guardian tigers. Well, he said it's been a couple generations. Mufasa nods, seemingly unsurprised by this. It has been too long since the last one. Hence why I said your ability is precious. Can I really see you? This could all just be my... If they don't exist, why can I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I start to get used to having them around, Dad's got me doubting myself all over again. Of course you can. Who else would you be talking to right now? I don't know. Maybe my disassociated personality. There's nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I cannot blame your dad or grandfather. They cannot see us. Do you really believe I'm just some illusion of yours? Well, a little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I didn't expect him to address it outright. It's pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple. How so? I simply have to do something you cannot. For example, taking a book from your shelf and reading you a page. Surely you could not remember it exactly. Still, I've read all those already. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. Isn't there some better way to prove your existence? Excellent point. There are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? You can close your eyes and I could read it to you. Simple. I'm certain that will work. If that does not convince you, I can do much more. He's right, Lau. What's there for you to worry about? Senpai... Well, I didn't catch everything you said on the phone, but it sounded serious. You okay? Did you catch a cold? Don't tell me it's so bad you're seeing things. No, I don't have a cold. People just don't start seeing things from colds. So you hit your head? Oh, Liao might have brain damage. You're the one who hit their head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Well, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us. That's the truth. Even if Likulao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see, and I'm standing right here. Senpai, you're human to everyone else, not a leopard cat. Come on, are you really this dense? Do you actually believe Yan Shuchi could just move in with you like this? You think he'd tell you stories about rejuvenating a temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if you made all this up. You're right. Honestly, I don't care if this is something to do with your family. The only thing that matters is you can see me right now. Got it. It's all right. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now? I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a little better. I should probably just stop stressing over it. Still, it's unreal to think I can just see gods now. Lao, I made you to see. I know it's real. I didn't expect Cloud to be worried about me as well. Thanks, I'm alright. It was just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this. I was worried Lao might end up in an asylum. Pretty sure you guys mean psychologist, and even then, no way. Okay, okay. Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Lao is not an idiot. Thanks, buddy. Right, Lao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel that you're the one making me out to be an idiot, Senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. Get off. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from them. However, regardless of their teasing, I know they care about me. Just knowing that kind of makes me feel warm inside. I love the swishing tail. Okay, we are at the start of a new day, or end of a new day, or whatever that is. So we're gonna... That was over a choice. We're gonna save it. Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching and for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one.